All right, guys. Yes, everyone. Thank you so much for everything. All right. Now, guys, if you are needing a counselor, please, if you, and you don't want to see a counselor, you think it's too annoying to see a counselor, or some people just have this idea that seeing a counselor is stigmatizing, or they're not going to help, whatever. You can phone a counselor, right? You don't have to always be like, oh, well, what do I do? You know, phone a counselor, right? There's 24-hour lines that you can phone. Make sure they're legitimate lines. They're from a medical facility or something, or a counseling station or something, or agency or clinic, and call them, right? That's what they're there for, okay? And remember, I mean, you can you can take the time to heal your mental health because obviously, even if you're the big, like, you know, if you, like for me, I don't need that. I don't call counselors. I don't see counselors. But I mean, and I would if I needed one, right? No problem with that. But I mean, even for me, right? I'm gorgeous. I look great. I could do anything. I'm fabulous, right? But if I'm needing a counselor because I'm really depressed, or I'm really that everything's really bad, then of course, taking the time to do that would be beneficial because look at me, I'm gorgeous. I'm gorgeous as a man, as a woman. I have so much to offer. I'm really gorgeous both, right? I have so much to offer the world, right? I'm going to be a celebrity, right? So, you know, if I needed a counselor, why not see one? You have to take the time to fix things that might be having a hard time, right? And like I said, if you don't want the stigma, then don't worry about the stigma. Please do not worry about the stigma, okay? A lot of people go see counselors. A lot of people have counselors, and they really don't. You know, it's not a big deal, right? If you're alive and not unaliving yourself, and you thrive later on because you saw a counselor, then really, who cares that you saw a counselor, right? We have to remember that mental health is a top priority. You could be the best looking person, the most rich person ever, and you could unalive yourself or whatever, right? So counselors are very important, okay? And you have, and like I said, if you don't want to take the, maybe you're a busy person, you've got a job to do. Obviously, your finances are very important. You have a job to do. Then call a counseling line. And remember, some people might be like, well, I'm too busy. I have no money. I have to pay for things. I can't see a counselor even, and you know, calling one is not a big deal once or twice or short term. But remember, if you don't have enough money and you're worried about counseling taking too much time or whatever, and you're feeling good enough to work your job, maybe find a second job, right? And you know, work on making sure you manage that. Of course, we all don't want to be like struggling and just being at work all day, but sometimes having more finances is better for you, right? And then you're less stressed even though you're working constant hours. All right, bye guys. Thank you so much. Au revoir. Bye now.